Right now, I would hand over the platform to Peter. All right, Peter, you have the platform now.
Hi, good evening, guys. How you doing?
Good evening.
Yeah, good to see you. Matthias, good to see you.
Evening.
Lua, Luanifise, right? Did I pronounce that right, Mr. Luanifise?
Oluwanifishi.
Okay, Nifishe. I forgot. I spent some time in the Yoruba land, so I should know this. I'm so sorry about that. Really good to have you guys here. I'm so excited to be with you guys. Um, my name is Peter, like you know. Sorry. Mm-hmm. Did you say something, Mr. Oluwanifishe?
You
Okay.
can proceed, sir.
Alright,
Yeah.
great. So, you're all welcome. Like, my name is Peter Enwerem, and I will just give a big, brief background. Like you all know, I was a copper. I served my country. I served my country in 2019. I served in Oyo State. You guys are in Ilorin, right? You're all in Ilorin, correct?
Kwara
Yes,
State.
Yeah.
Kwara State, Lord.
Not in Lorry
I'm
precisely.
sorry, Kwara State.
Kwara State. Great. So I served in where is it called now? Shaki. I served in Shaki, and some of you might know Shaki. It's close to, it's in Oyo State, close to Ilorin. So I spent some time there, and it was it was one of the best moments of my life actually, serving in Shaki. Sorry, just a minute. I'm just trying to get my slide in place. Yeah. So I served in Shaki, and it was an amazing experience. Like I really had fun there. I think the NYC is like one of the best moments of your life if you make the most of it. Some of my life friends are like people I met during my youth service. People that are still my friends. Yeah. And it was a really amazing experience. So some of the things that made it like that made my youth service exciting for me was the fact that I got to meet lifelong friends. That's one, and also I got to meet people that from different walks of life, basically. Yeah, just the same way you do in the university. And also, it was also a period of my life that's actually changed my life and moved me to like move change the direction of my life essentially, right? And I'll tell you how that happened and why that was possible. So, like you all know, most of the one of the biggest things you guys will have on your mind right now is the issue of what's it called now? Is the issue of what to do after youth service. How many of you are passing through that issue right now? What do I do after youth service? How many people are passing through that issue right now? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I asked the question. How
Please
many of
let's
you are,
unmute our mic to speak.
sorry, this is going to be a
Let's
very
unmute our mic to
interactive.
speak.
It's going to be a very interactive session, so I just want us to like flow together. So how many of you are passing through the issue of what to do after youth service? Like how many of you are having that issue right now? What do I do after youth service?
Well, I am.
Okay. So it was one of the biggest questions we were asking ourselves too when we were serving. Towards the end of our service here, we were asking ourselves, what do we do after youth service? The popular quote was, after youth service, what next? So it was a really crazy period for us. And then I at digital marketing, I stumbled on digital marketing some years back in when I was in school, but I didn't take it serious. Someone told me about digital marketing. I was like, what is this? I looked at it, and at a point I lost interest. I just left it. So during my youth service year, when I was busy asking myself what to do after youth service, sorry, am I talking too fast? Sorry, am I talking too fast?
No, you're not.
Okay. So when I was trying to get during the youth service period, I was like asking myself what to do. There was this lady. Her name was Bestie Tamara Ati. She's currently in the US now, but then she was in Nigeria. And then she held a program just like this. And then she talked about digital marketing. and then said some things, and I was like, this digital marketing, I've heard it before, what is this thing, Seth? And then I went back again and started looking at it again. I saw it from a different perspective, so I started learning about it again, trying to understand what it was and everything. This was 2019, yeah. It was September 2019 and stuff. And I kid you not, after doing all my training and everything and position myself properly, I got my first job offer in January 2020 from a digital marketing agency. Like they were a digital marketing agency, yeah. So they called me in 2020, and that was how I got my first. I was still serving then. I got my first job offer. I took it, and it was from there on. It has just been a very, very amazing ride. Yeah, it's been very, very amazing. So it's. I still thank God for the youth service here, because if not for that, I wouldn't have taken it serious, and I wouldn't have done the stuff I've done. I've worked with some pretty amazing brands just to get stuff done, and it's just been amazing. So whatever in this class, I'm just going to expose digital marketing to you, show you what is involved, show you some what you should understand about digital marketing, also open up some career paths to you that you should look out for as a potential digital marketer. And then hopefully with time, if we have time, we'll also try and do a practical session here and just get stuff done. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, fantastic, great. So I can share my screen, right? Just a moment, let me share my screen. Sorry. Okay. Yep. Just trying to get my screen. Alright. Okay. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Alright, great. Sure, it's still loading. I'm not really used to using Google Meet. Most of the time I use Zoom and stuff, so hopefully this goes well for us. Yeah. Okay, great. So now digital marketing. We just want to talk about digital marketing briefly, and then we'll go from there. All right. So digital marketing, you might be asking yourself, what is digital marketing? But before we go into digital marketing, there are some things you need to understand about how the internet has really changed the world and has changed the game for everybody. Yeah, and I'll just show this for you. So how the internet has completely changed the game. Currently, the world has. I don't even need to explain it to you. You are coppers. You are all digital savvy. At least you use your smartphone to do one or two things. So you know how the world has actually changed. Yeah. So I'm just going to show you some statistics, and then we'll just take it from there on how the internet has changed the game and why digital marketing is important in this day and age. So this is the statistics this is a global company that brings out statistics every quarter. And this was the one they released in July 2022. So from this, you can see that. Sorry, let me just shift this. Sorry. From this, you can. Okay, great. So the total world population, as you know, is about roughly 8 to 9 billion, right? And out of that 8 to 9 billion, we have over 5 billion unique mobile phone users. Just think about it for a second. Out of 8 to 9 billion people, we have over 5 billion of them using their smartphones, mobile phones, unique mobile phone users. Some of them have 2 to 3 phones, but unique mobile phone users, we have over 5 billion of it. That's over 66.9% of the population. Out of this population, we still have over 5 billion that are internet users, right? There are very few people these days that are not aware of the internet or use the power of the internet. Very, very few people. Almost like the whole world is using the internet. And coupled with the fact that COVID came, immediately COVID came, it changed the game completely on the internet, right? And things just shifted. Like, it was just crazy. COVID was just crazy. I got my first digital marketing job during, like, just before COVID. I knew how it was. I worked some months before COVID hit, and I knew how, like, what happened in our company. I knew what happened, the kind of jobs we got that period, how everybody just shifted, the mind of everyone just shifted straight to the internet. So that number is growing every day. So currently, as of July 2022, there are over 63.1% of the population of the world. They are active internet users. Now, a part of the internet is the social media, right? So in the social media, there are over 4.7 billion people that are active social media users. When you talk about social media, you know what I'm talking about, yes? You know what I'm talking about when I talk about social media, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're talking Facebook, we're talking Instagram, we're talking TikTok and Pinterest and all these other social media platforms, right? Even GitHub, they are all social media platforms. So over 4.7 billion people are active social media users. Just take a minute to just think about it. In the 4.7 billion people, these are people that are actively using social media currently. It's just like, anytime I think about these numbers, it just blows my mind for the potential of this population. It's just very crazy, especially in Africa. Africa is still coming up. I have a statistics for Africa and the rest of the world, but if you check it, you find that Africa is even still coming up. Nigeria is still coming up. But when you think about the global market, you think about Europe, you think about Asia, like, it's just very, very crazy. Like, it's really, really crazy. And when COVID hit, it just changed the game in the sense that we started operating in a borderless economy, right? So right now, your competition is no longer the person in you're in Kwara. Your competition is no longer the person in Ilorin. It's not even longer the person in Lagos or Abuja. Your competition right now is there are people in India, people in Pakistan, people in the US, people in the UK. Those are the people you are competing with just because of what COVID did and what the internet has done, right? So whenever you are thinking about these statistics, don't just say I'm just in Kwara State. What am I doing here? It's a small location, but I kid you not, your competition is no longer people in your area or people in your country or even in your continent. It's people all over the world. Nowadays, if you want to, there are some jobs I bid for. When I go to bid for those jobs, I find that it's not just Africans bidding for those jobs. There are people, there are companies I'm currently in Russia, companies in Russia bidding for the same jobs. Companies in the US, companies in the UK, like people, individuals that own agencies, they are bidding for the same jobs. So your competition is no longer the person in Kwara State. If you are building anything, you're trying to do anything serious with yourself, understand that your competition is no longer the person, like those around you. Your competition is now international because of what has happened with the internet and with COVID. Okay, are you still with me?
Yes,
Please,
sir.
I want this to be very
With
interactive.
you.
All right, great. I want to be very interactive. All right, now the face of work and business has changed, and it will keep changing. The face of work and business has changed, and it will keep changing. So people now do remote and hybrid work. I hope you guys are familiar with remote work, yeah, and hybrid works.
Yes.
Yes. So
Yes.
so now, I know of someone. For the past 6 years. For the past 6 years, he has been working from home. For the past 6 years, he has not gotten what's called a proper job. He was in Nigeria. He was working from home. He moved to the UK where he's schooling. He's still working from home. He has not started in any office since he graduated. That's remote work. But now, because of how people misuse remote work and everything, there's now the hybrid work scenario where people work from home. Like they come into the physical office like 2 times a week or 3 times a week, and then the rest they work from home. So that's like the hybrid work formula. So because of what has happened, people now do remote and hybrid work. People build multi-million-dollar companies with just their laptops. I know of someone personally. He's one of my mentors. The guy's turnover is over $1 million. annually, that's like, if you divide it roughly every, at the end of every month, it does over $500,000 every month. At the end of every month, that's what it does roughly on a very bad month, $500,000. And this guy does not have a physical office. He does not go to the office. He sits down with his laptop and he works. He owns a company. He has staff scattered all over the world, but they all work from their laptops, right? So that's how the work environment and businesses is changing, right? Now, skills are highly transferable between jobs and even industries. Now, some persons might say, okay, I want to learn this digital marketing just for my own hustle and stuff, and just to have a skill and just to be in the digital marketing niche. The thing is, any skill you learn, especially the digital marketing, is transferable between jobs and even industries. I know of someone, she works in a hospital, right? I still know her, right? She used to work with the hospital, and then she learned digital marketing we're talking about. She learned digital marketing, she learned UI UX design, and she does her UI UX design separately, but she uses her digital marketing skills to promote the hospital she's working in. So she's taking her normal salary as a public health practitioner in the hospital, and she's still taking extra salary as a digital marketer. I think it was late last month, she put her clinic on the Google map. You can't know how to do that if you're not a digital marketer. She has been promoting the clinic services as a digital marketer. So they pay her for her public health practitioner skills. They still pay her as a digital marketer. You'll be wondering, how is a digital marketer able to work in a hospital? That's just it. Skills are now highly transferable between jobs and between industries. Now, borderlessness, I talked about it earlier when I started this introduction. The world is now borderless. Your competition is no longer in your environment. You do transactions at the speed of light. You transfer money at the speed of light, right? You need to meet a client. You don't need to go and physically see the client. Just do a Zoom call, do a Google Meet call, and it's done. You get. Now, the original way of looking at brick and mortar businesses is quickly changing. In some parts of the world right now, especially in the US, you know these electronic shops here, where they sell electronic gadgets, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So you would expect that those places, people go there to shop for their electronic gadget and then they take it home. Now those kind of stores are now looking more like, every day they're looking more like display galleries. People just come there, see the television, see whatever electronic they want to buy, and then they go home and then they order what they want. They would have first found your business online, then they will now come to your shop and just look around to find the spec, to be sure that is what they saw online, that's what they are seeing. Once they confirm what they are seeing, they will never even buy it there. They will go home and go and order it online. So now the original brick and mortar businesses are quickly changing to showrooms. People are not happy about it, but that's just the way it is. It's changing and it will keep changing, right? I can even go on and on. I didn't put everything on my slide, but I can go on and on. Consumers now research products online before purchasing. Consumers online use online services to locate nearby products and brand. I want to ask a question. When was the last time you were looking for something? You went to a strange location and you needed something, like let's say you needed a place to eat, and then use your phone to search for the closest street to you. How many of you have done that before? Like of recent, you went somewhere to eat and then you just had to use your phone to check for the closest eatery to you.
I've done that before.
Yeah, I was in Ibadan for a period. I think I was in Ibadan for like a year plus. So the first period I got to Ibadan, I needed the photographer to take really good pictures for me, and then I was just, someone told me that there are some photography studios around, but I was just like, let me just search for the closest one to me, and I just googled, and the first person I saw his work, like it was really crazy on Google, really crazy. Like I saw his job very good, and said that he's the one I want to use. There were photographers close to me, but I had to pay like extra. I traveled. It's more like I traveled just to go and see him, because I saw his work online. So that's just how far, like what the internet is doing and changing the dynamic of businesses. Now, 79% of people say that they use smartphone to help with shopping. A statistics was done. 79% of people say they use smartphone to do their their smartphone helps with shopping, right? Their smartphone helps with shopping and a lot of other things that the internet is doing, right? But we'll just move on because of time, and I can't just go on and on about this. Now, how many of you know this? How many of you know this story here? How many of you know this story? How many of you know this story? Sorry.
I do.
What? Who can just briefly describe this story for us? What's happening in this picture? What's happening here?
uh, this is the Bible story concerning Jesus.
Sorry, I can barely hear you. Sorry.
This is, I think this is the Bible story of
Mm-hmm.
and
Adam and Eve, yeah.
and now this who comes as a serpent to us.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah. So, for I know some of us here might not be Christians, but for those who know, understand, who are Christians, you know that this is the story of Adam and Eve, the first man and the first woman. So you can practically say that the serpent was actually the first salesman, right? You can actually say the serpent was the first salesman because of what he did and how he tried to sell to Eve and everything, right? But actually, sales is as old as the Bible, like it's as old as you can think of. Like sales is really really old, but the term marketing just started, right? The term marketing is barely 100 years old. In fact, if you take a dictionary produced before the 90s, if you take a dictionary like that and you search for the word marketing, you won't find it there. It's a very, marketing itself is a new concept. If you check the book of, normally if you look at marketing, it should be like under economics. I think it should be a field under economics. But if you go and check all the books written by the fathers of economics, you won't find marketing there, right? You'll find sales, you'll find the law of demand and supply and all of that, but you won't find marketing. It's a fairly new concept, right? That is barely 100 years old. And even then when you come to the term digital marketing, it's a combination of two words, digital and marketing, that just come together. If you check it, digital marketing itself is barely 2 decades old. The concept of digital marketing just started gaining traction in 2007, right? So you can see that it's not very new, but it's still a very new field. There's still a lot to do on the field, yeah. There's still a lot to learn, a lot to do in the digital marketing space. And I'll just quickly go through some things right now. Now, this is a sales funnel, right? When you talk about marketing is just simply helping people discover your brand, and then make a decision about your brand. So once they make a decision about your brand and you get them to be customers, then you now find a way to keep them to be customers. That is basically what marketing is. So the only difference between marketing and digital marketing is that process is now done online. The process of getting people to discover your brand, right, to know about your brand, know about you, down to the period when they are now loyal customers, loyal fans. I think some of the most loyal fans in this world are Apple users. They're very, very loyal people, right? So from the point of discovering your brand to the point of actually being crazy customers of your brand, that's what marketing is all about. Sales and marketing is all about, right? So here in this funnel, you have purchase intention, purchase loyalty, and then customer advocacy, right? Everything you do in digital marketing is centered around this thing. Everything you ever do in digital marketing is centered around this thing, right? It's centered around this, and this is what you use to it's the foundation of all the skills you need in digital marketing. You see a lot of courses, you hear a lot of things, you go to a lot of trainings, because as digital marketers you are always learning, right? But at the foundation of everything you ever learn is just the sales funnel. So digital marketing is taking this process now, this sales funnel, this marketing process, and moving it online. That's the simple definition of digital marketing that is done online, right? So from it, you have prospecting, you get to know a prospect, to qualify them, you define their needs, you develop solutions. I can pick this one by one and just begin to break them down, but I can't really, this are things that I would take and break them down, but because of time I won't really break all this down right now. Now, if you go to if you are doing marketing at some level, yeah, you find out that although in the Nigerian setting and where we are and everything and what we do, all these things, as a digital marketer, you're expected to do all these things, right? But ideally, it's not supposed to be like that. Marketing stops at a point, and then you hand over to the sales people. You hand over to the people in charge of sales, and then they run it. But typically, as a digital marketer that is starting up, some of the first brands you work with, you have to do all of these things. right? You have to do starting from customer awareness down to brand awareness to brand consideration, brand preference, purchase intention, purchase loyalty, and customer advocacy. Please, do you understand some of these concepts, or are they looking strange to you? So I'll know if I should like try and break them down.
Kind of looking strange.
Okay.
They are looking strange.
They're looking strange. All right, that's fine. So I'm going to just okay, let me just try and break it down and start from the very basics here. But do you understand what I mean by sales funnel? Let's start from there before we go into all of this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, who else?
No.
Okay, who else doesn't understand? Who else doesn't understand?
I also did not understand.
Okay. So let me just go back a bit. Alright, now when you talk about sales funnel, you're just simply saying okay, let me use a practical example. So I want to get a new phone now, right? I want to buy a phone. I just know I want to buy a phone. Maybe I want to change my phone, but I don't know the kind of phone to use. Like I'm really I know there are a lot of phones in the market, right? So let's say in my head I know that there's I know about Nokia phone, I know about Apple, I know about Techno, and maybe itel. Those are the 4 phones I know in my head that are existing. Do you think I will buy a phone outside these 4 phones if those are the only 4 phones I know?
No, you won't.
If I want to buy that phone, I will just think of those 4 phones. If those are the only phones I know, I will think of itel, I'll think of Samsung, I'll think of Apple and Techno, because those are the only 4 phones I know, right? But now there are a lot of other phones. There are like hundreds of other phones in the market, but I just know those 4 phones, and I'll definitely go for one of those 4 phones because those are the only 4 phones I know. But now in market, when you talk about marketing now, let's say there's a new phone in the market, and then the phone comes into the market. The first thing that the digital marketer wants to do is to make sure that people know about the phone. People know about this phone. People know that it exists. That our phone is called Abimbola Phones PLC. Let them know that there's a phone called Abimbola in the market. That's what the marketer will first do, right? And that's what is known as, you can also call that prospecting, where you are getting people to be aware of your product and the things you have to offer. You are getting your products in front of the right people. So for someone that wants to sell a phone now, that wants to make people know about the phone, what kind of people will the person show his phone to? Like what group of people will the person show his phone to? Will it be children or adults or old people? Please, let's flow together.
Young people.
To be young people, yes. It won't be children, definitely. You won't definitely show the phone to children. You show it to people that like young people that have the money to buy the phone if the phone is expensive, right? So those are the people you will show the phone to, and that is what creates the purchase intention. So because I know your phone exists, I would now think, when I want to buy a phone, I would think about your phone when I want to buy the phone, right? I'll think about your phone when I want to buy the phone. And then let's say I have like 4 phones in mind now, and I'm thinking of which one to buy. I'll ask my friends, please, I want to change my phone. Should I buy Samsung? Should I buy Techno? Which one should I buy? So when I'm trying to interact with them, they'll not tell me, is Techno is a very rubbish phone. I think you should buy itel because the battery lasts longer, right? I'm trying this. You can put that under the qualifying process. Now the prospect is trying to like find out, is this phone the right, like which of the phones will be right for me as a person, right? You're still on that purchase intention, right? But he's trying to make a purchase, but before then he has to do his research and find out what is working for him. So the process where the customer gets to know about your phone, tries to decide which phone to buy. After deciding about the phone, the next thing he does is he goes to the market or he goes online and says, okay, after my due research, I want to buy Techno finally. He will either go online and buy the Techno, or he will go to a physical store and buy the Techno, right? And then he buys the Techno phone and then he uses it for like 6 months, and the phone is like fantastic. He loves the phone. Techno phone is like the best. Like in his mind, he has not used any phone as good as Techno before. That's what creates customer loyalty. because he likes your phone. He'll start talking like he really likes your phone. So the next time he wants to buy another phone, he'll most likely buy another Techno phone because he has enjoyed the phone. And then at the point, if like he has had a very amazing experience, he will now start talking about the phone, like telling his friends, so his friend will come to him, I want to buy a phone. He'll be like, Techno is just the best. Just go and buy Techno. They are very, very good. I used them for like a year and it was just so fantastic. The phone did not spoil, the battery was lasting. That's customer advocacy. So the process where someone gets to know about your brand, about your business, down to where he gets to know about gets to decide to buy your product, down to where they are satisfied with your product, and then begin to tell people about your product. All that stages is what is simply called a sales funnel. Do you understand this now?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. Please, does anyone have any question about this sales funnel? No questions, yeah? It's just a fancy word for marketers, marketers or whoever use just to describe the process. Now, and in between these processes, these 4 processes, there can be other things, right? But this is just the basics of the sales funnel, right? Now we talked about when somebody is aware of your product. That's what's called customer awareness, right? Customer awareness. You are aware of your, like the brand. Let's say like I asked before, that if someone wants to sell a phone, which people will they go and show their phone to? They will show their phone to people that have the money to buy, people that are young, that like tech savvy things. Those are the people they will show the phone to. So that is customer awareness. So when those people have seen the product and then they now have it in their subconscious that this product exists, that's what is called brand awareness, right? Then at the point where they want to buy, where they are thinking of which phone to buy, which phone should I buy? Should I buy Techno or itel? That's what is called brand consideration. They are thinking of which phone to buy. I think itel is good though, but the battery is not too fine. Techno is okay. Techno, the battery is fine and their camera too is sharp. That is brand consideration. Then you now have brand preference. When the person decides, okay, I prefer, after all these phones, I prefer Techno because their battery lasts longer and their camera is clearer. That's brand preference. So when you talk about marketing, ideally this is what marketing should do. Marketing should move people from customer awareness to brand preference. That's what marketing should do normally, right? But because of the setting where we find ourselves, the kind of situation, the kind of country we find ourselves, people don't have money to start hiring both marketing and sales people. So oftentimes you are going to do more than this. You are going to go into these other parts where you start talking about purchase intention, purchase loyalty, and customer advocacy. As a digital marketer, I'll still go, like with time as we go on, I'll still break down some things. So you will still talk about all these other things. You still do all these other things as a digital marketer, right? They're looking complex, but I'm going to still like explain some things and break them down to you. But let's just move on for now, okay? Alright, so what then is digital marketing? I said here that digital marketing is the promotion of businesses. We are going into digital marketing proper now, but I don't want all those marketing nonsense, right? Digital marketing is the promotion of businesses and brands to connect with potential customers using the internet and other forms of digital communication. So any form of promotion of a business, any form of marketing you do online using the internet is called digital marketing, right? And digital marketing includes both email, social media, web-based advertising, even advertising with text. So some digital agencies, the first digital marketing agency I worked with, we use text to advertise. We do this, we go and buy people's number. We buy people's number and we advertise to them with text. We remind people about meetings with text, right? So that's what digital marketing is all about. Are you following me so far? Is anything confusing at this point? Please, I want us to flow together. Is anything confusing at this point, please? So that I can backtrack a bit.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Alright, that's fine. So, essentially, digital marketers are in charge of driving brand awareness. That is their main objective. And whenever they employ as a digital marketer, that's one of your first primary objective. You drive brand awareness, that you help as many people as possible know about a brand, right? That's your basic work as a digital marketer. But let's go on. Now there are different types of digital marketing. Digital marketing is a very, in my head, is a very broad term, yes, because there are various aspects to digital marketing. There are a lot of things to do in digital marketing. Where I work currently, I do lead generation. That's what I do. I do lead generation basically, right? But when I started digital marketing, I started as a social media marketer. When I started digital marketing, that was where I started from, because honestly, social media marketing is the easiest place to start from. And once you understand social media marketing, you can transfer it to other parts of the internet, because it's easy and you deal a lot with people at that point. You get. So there are different types of digital marketing. There's social media marketing, there's pay-per-click marketing, there's search engine optimization, there's content marketing, affiliate marketing, marketing automation, online PR, and online partnerships. How many of you know of any of these ones? I've heard of any of these ones before. Who has heard of
I
any of these
have
ones? Which one have you heard of?
affiliate marketing, content marketing.
Nice. Who else has heard of something here before?
I've heard of affiliate marketing and search engine optimization.
And search engine optimization. Great. So I'm going to just briefly explain some of these to you. I don't need to explain social media marketing. Yes, social media marketing is just using your social media networks to do online marketing. So you use Facebook, Twitter, Instagram to do marketing, right? Then there's also pay-per-click marketing. So this is method of driving traffic to your business, but mostly it's, I mean, I've heard of Google Ads before. Google advertising. Google Ads.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, so when you talk about Google Ads, things like Google Ads, they are called pay-per-click marketing. So where you create an advert that is links to your website, and then you place it on different platforms. You place it on Google, you place it on apps. How many of you have been playing Candy Crush before? And then you see, when you are playing Candy Crush, you see an ad. You see an ad inside the game you are playing. How many of you have seen it before? Ads inside your games. Yeah. So those are under pay-per-click. They are coming from Google, and then they put them to, sometimes they come from Facebook too, but mostly from Google, and then they put them into third-party apps, and then you are seeing the apps. So the people that run those ads, they don't get charged until you click on the ads. Once you click on it, they charge them for that ad. Now there's also search engine optimization. Now search engine optimization is more like is an organic form of marketing, where sometimes when you search something online, let's say you search for sneakers, right? You want to buy a sneaker, you just go to Google and type sneakers. You would see a list of websites that are selling sneakers, right? So the process whereby those websites are being displayed to you first, right? It's because of search engine optimization. They have proper good search engine optimization. That is why their businesses are being shown first before other businesses, right? So when you talk about search engine are things like Google. Google is a search engine. You have Chrome. I say Chrome. You have Bing. You have Bing. Bing is a search engine, but it's mostly for Asian countries. So all those search engines where people go to look for information, right? Some people want their businesses to show when some people go and search for some specific kind of things. So that process of making sure that your website pops up when people search for it is called search engine optimization. So there are a lot of things that go on in the back end of our phones that we are not aware of, right? So all these things that go on in the back end, most of the time, one of the things is that go on is search engine optimization, so that your business can pop up first when people search for you. There's also content marketing. This one is mostly using of different content materials to promote your business. So you use videos, you use blog posts. How many of you know of Medium? How many of you have heard of Medium? Medium.
I haven't too.
Medium. Just do do a quick Google search. You can just check Medium, Medium. It's like the biggest. It's like the biggest blog. Let me call it the biggest blogging site in the world. Normally, people when they want to blog, they use their own personal blogs, right? But me, I even advise people when you want to start your own personal. If you are into writing of any form, and you want to start your own personal, or you have a business you want to talk about, is using a blog instead of using your own personal blog. Go to Medium first. Write things on Medium. Write articles on Medium. Get traction on Medium. Then you can move your traffic to your website when you are ready. So it's like people you can use platforms like Medium. There's a company I worked for. We use Medium mostly for most of our content marketing. So we post evergreen. When I mean evergreen, these are contents that will be relevant no matter what's happening. Like no matter the season, the contents are always relevant. So we post evergreen content on Medium, and people that are looking for those contents, when they search for the content, the company was a company that provides funding to small businesses in Africa, right? So when somebody is searching for funding or how to structure my business as an African entrepreneur, once you just search, you see some of the articles we've written, and then from there the article will take you to our website and everything. So that is content marketing. Now there's affiliate marketing. Someone said she has heard about it before. Affiliate marketing is just simply selling other people's products, and then you get paid for it. You don't have a product of your own, you sell other people's products, and then you get paid for it. That's affiliate marketing. Some of you do affiliate marketing, but you don't call it affiliate marketing. You tell somebody, I'll help you and sell your phone, I'll collect 20%, or I'll help you and I'll get, as a tailor, I'll get customer for you. If customer come, I'll collect 10%. So that's affiliate marketing basically. Now there's also marketing automation, online PR, and online partnerships. This one sounds pretty straightforward. Marketing automation is just using of some special devices, some special tools to make your automation process easier. How many of you have received messages from your bank during your birthday?
I have.
You have, right? How do you think the bank sends you message? Do you think that they remember your birthday? That someone just sit down and be like, it's Geoffrey's birthday, let's send him a message?
I believe it's already programmed to that very day.
To that very day, yes. Yeah, that's how it's done. So you can actually set up stuff. That stuff is not very complex, it's not hard. To set up something like that is really very simple. You can set up that using as long as you have people's details, you can set that up very, very easily. It's very easy. So it's not a complex process. So there's marketing automation. Use it for a lot of things. So there's some mails you get on your phone that are some companies are sending you mails like back to back. They are not writing it that day. They have already programmed it. Once you are a part of their list and they get your email, those messages. There's a company that's been sending me message for the past 2 years. This company has sending message for the past 2 years. I used to wonder what kind of automation is that one. For the past 2 years, they've sending me message like back to back almost every week. So that's just how it is. Then there's also online PR and online partnerships. Yeah, it's part of digital marketing too. You partner with people online, you partner with companies online, you partner with influencers just to get stuff done, right? Now, there's some possible career paths to go in digital marketing. There are a lot of them. I just put some of them here. Are they very clear to you? Can you see them clearly? Sorry. Can you see this career paths? Can you see them clearly?
Yeah, if we zoom it, we're able to see it.
Yes.
Okay, great. So these are just some of them. There are a whole lot of the reason why they're in a circle like this is because you can always switch from one to another. It's the same. They have the same basic principles, but anytime you are switching, you just need to brush up on some certain things. But they all have the same principle. It's all about people, right? So you can become a brand manager. You can become a social media manager. You can become a marketing communications manager. You can become a growth hacker. You can do new media consultants. How many of you know of John Obidi? How many of you know of John Obidi? John Obidi, Obidi.
I have.
Great. So he calls
I've
himself
heard of John Obili.
a new media consultant, right? So he's basically digital marketing. New media consultant is digital marketing, basically, right? So there's a lot of things you can actually do with this. There's a lot of stuff you can do with this, right? So now I was telling you guys that this one of the simplest ways to start digital marketing is through social media management, right? It's the easiest way to become a digital marketer using social media management. The reason being that it's not hard to enter into that space, right? All you just need is to get accounts of people, get people that have businesses, and offer your service to them just to manage their businesses. That's just what you do basically, right? It's very easy to enter into this space, and as a social media manager. Sorry, I want to stop. Have you guys taken a screenshot of this? I want to stop sharing my screen.
Yes, sir.
All right, great. Yeah, sorry. Let me just a minute. Where are you? Sorry, I'm trying to find my screen back. I've tried with this Google Meet though. It's not easy. Alright, it's fine. Right, so I was saying that one of the easiest ways to start the digital marketing space is using social media management. So as a social media manager, there are a lot of things you do. One of the things you have to do is you will do as a social media manager is to manage the social media accounts of people, try to grow their accounts. That is where I actually started from. It was a really it's a really amazing experience. I learned so much in that space. Yeah, so you get to grow the social media accounts of people and also get stuff, reply to messages, get sales. Normally, I told you guys that normally it's not your job to get sales. There's something we say in digital marketing that we don't promise our clients sales, right? You can't promise sales in digital marketing, but right now most people, they ask for sales, they ask for you to give them numbers, so you need to know your numbers properly to do stuff, right? So how do you get started in social media management? Is any of you a social media manager here? Is anybody a social media manager here? Like, has anybody done any social media management job before?
No.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to tell you how I started my own journey in social media management. So when I was 7, I was in a lodge and I had someone that was doing. She does this Kampala fabrics. Like, she was really good at it. This tie and dye. I think some of you learned it in camp too. So she does this tie and dye, but she was really good at it. And then she, like, really good. So I walked up to her and I was like, this your job is really good though. You have customers here as you are serving. That's really good. But have you tried getting some other customers outside our area? Maybe people you can deliver to outside. We're in Shaki. People you can deliver to outside Shaki. She was like, I don't understand these online things. I was like, okay, I'm going to help you set up a page and trying to like build your influence online. So she said no problem. I created a Facebook page for her, created an Instagram page for her, Facebook page, created an Instagram page. Those are the two I did then. Created it for her. I ran ads for some of the products for her, and then she got some sales outside our immediate area. There were 2 local governments. There was Shaki East and Shaki West. When Shaki East, she got some people that wanted the fabrics in Shaki West, and then she got to deliver to them. She was a church she even got a contract for. There was this church that wanted to do an event. They needed mass produced tie and dye fabrics, and then she did it for them for their events. You get. So that was just how I started into social media management, and it's quite easy. All you need to do is to get to know your way around Facebook, Instagram, which you already use it. You already use Facebook, you already use Instagram. So it's very easy to just know the back end of it. Know what happens at the back end of it, and then get stuff done. How many of you know that Facebook has what is called the Facebook Ads Manager platform? How many of you know about it? Facebook Ads Manager.
Yeah, I know about it.
Yeah. Matthias, do you know about it? Balogun, Elkanah, do you know about the Facebook Ads Manager platform?
Yes, I do. I
Hmm.
know about the Facebook app. Yeah.
Have you used it before? Has anybody here used the Facebook Ads Manager before?
Nope.
Do you have
Yeah, I have.
okay. Elkanah, have you used it before? Itsunu, Matthias, are you guys still with us? Have you guys used the platform before, the Facebook Ads Manager?
No.
Okay. So now Facebook is beyond what you see. It's beyond the physical, all those your Facebook feed, your stories, your what else again? The feed, the stories, your profile picture. Facebook is beyond that. There's actually a different world in the back end that's called the Facebook Ads Manager account. So if you want to access it, all you just need to do is to go to the facebook.com/ads/manager. Can someone type it in the chat box? Is there even a chat box here? Does Google Meet have a chat box? I don't know. Okay, yeah, it does. I'm seeing it. Let me just type it quickly. So all you need to do is to go to facebook.com/ads/manager. Right. So as long as you have a Facebook account, you have an ads manager account. Right. You have an ad. It's called an ad account. You have an ad account. Have you guys seen it in the chat box?
Yes.
So I advise you to use your laptop if you have a laptop to go through it, but you can also use your phone, yeah, or go to business.facebook.com. So there's the ads manager account, but there's also the Facebook business account. So if you want a Facebook business account, you just go to business.facebook.com. I'm typing this in the chat box too. Business.facebook.com. Right? I think I'm correct, yeah. So this is how to get to the business manager, to get to a business manager. So if you don't have a business manager already, I said it before that automatically you have an ad account, you have an ad manager account as long as you have a Facebook account. But most people don't know. Most people never get to know. But this is something that everyone needs to know, right? So the reason why you can easily get jobs with this is because since most people don't know it, but you know it now, you can go and look around. I think I'll even share my screen and just show you guys what it looks like. Yeah, look around, get to know how to put your hands around some of these things, and then you can actually charge people. When I was back in Nigeria, when I was even learning this, I was charging people 5,000 naira just to run Facebook ads for them. And how do I do it? I just know the Facebook Ads Manager, go there, and there's this course, the Facebook Blueprints course. How many of you have taken the course before? Facebook Blueprints course. Who has taken the course here? Who has taken this course before? Facebook Blueprints course.
I don't think I've heard of it before, so I doubt it.
Okay. So it's a course created by Facebook. It's a course that was created by Facebook that just shows you how to use how to run ads. Right? It shows you, it breaks everything down, even down to, you can even get certified by Facebook. But if you want to do the certification, you have to write a professional exam where they pay you, that you have to pay. I think to write the exam cost, when I wrote it, I think it was around $100. I don't know how much it is now. Right? You write the exam, you pay for it, and you get certified. Right? It also gives you an edge to when you're applying for some kind of jobs. The Facebook Blueprint certification. Right? It gives you an edge. So I'm trying to see if I can load my ads manager so that I can just show you guys the back end of it and how to really go around it. Okay, just a minute. Sorry, my network is going to break a bit. I need to, in Russia they've banned us from all these social media things, so I need to on my VPN to access it. Hope that's fine.
Yes, sir.
Great. Alright. Connecting. Great. Alright. So among these career paths I showed you guys before, which of these career paths do you think sounds interesting to you? Which of them sounds interesting to you? Anybody? Those career paths I showed you earlier, which of them sounds like something that is interesting to you? Hope I'm still in the score. Ouch. I have been lost. Okay. Yeah. Am I back? I think I am back. Okay, I think I'm back. Someone is raising his hand. Obata Itsuno. Do you have a question? Oh, okay, that's fine. So I was asking a question. I was saying, among the career paths I showed earlier, which of this sounds interesting to you? Which of the career paths sound interesting to you? To any of you? Okay.
The brand manager.
The brand manager. Alright, that's great. So for you to do brand management, you also need to have a basic idea of what's it called? You need to have a basic idea of graphic design too, and branding in general. Yeah. So most times, as a digital marketers can easily get brand manager jobs, or graphic designers cannot easily get brand manager jobs. You get, so you have an upper hand if you know digital marketing. So I just want to share my screen briefly and show you what the one of my business accounts. I just want to show you briefly what it looks like. I used to use it back in Nigeria. Okay. Yeah, you can see my screen, yeah?
No. Okay, yes.
Okay. So this is what a business ad account looks like. I say ad account, business manager account looks like. Yes, I couldn't log into my ads manager account. I needed some passwords and I don't really have them right now. So this is what it looks like. This is what the homepage looks like. Right. So you can, if you are a social media manager, so most times you get to work with other accounts. So I have some other accounts, over 17 accounts, 3 major accounts, and then some other assets I manage too. Right. So I use this one. This one I don't use it for much, but still how it looks like. So it looks like something like this. So here you can actually do a lot of stuff with your business manager account. From here you can do social media posts. Yeah, so let's say you have accounts you're managing, you don't need to get their login details to do stuff. From here you can post to the accounts, like you can post how many of you know that Facebook owns Instagram too? How many of you know? So because of that relationship, you can actually post stuff from the business manager account, post it to Facebook, post it to Instagram if you want. Yeah. So here you have your ads manager. This is where you have your different ad accounts, right? Where you can do stuff. You have your audience. So for Facebook has one of the craziest tracking. Like Facebook's tracking is mad. To me, there is no other platform in the world, I think, except maybe just Google. Google is not even as mad as Facebook. Facebook's tracking, Facebook's targeting is just crazy. Facebook knows you better than you know yourself. I can beat my chest and tell you that one. Facebook knows you better than you know yourself. In your mind though, you think you like the color blue, but Facebook knows that you like the color red. You just be telling people my favorite color is blue, but Facebook knows that the color that triggers you is red. Facebook knows they know what you like, they know what you don't like, they know, like, they have crazy data. There was this company, I mean, I've heard of Google Analytica. I said Google. What's the name of this company? I think it's Analytica, Data Analytica. I've never heard of Data Analytica.
I've read about
There
it
is data.
on Coursera and
Yeah.
Google itself. Yeah.
Yeah, Data Analytica, not Data Analytics. So it's a company. Data Analytica is a company that was shut down some years back. The company was shut down some years back, and what was the crime of the company? This company, they said for each individual person's, like for each person on their database, they have over 2,000 touch points where they draw data from about that person. So there are 2,000 places on the internet for each person where they get data about you from. So it's like a data mining company, and with that data that they get, they've used it to influence elections around the world. Like they use it to influence even in Nigeria. They influenced some elections in Nigeria. I think 2015 elections. They influenced elections in Nigeria. They've influenced elections in the US with the data that they have. So that's how crazy these companies track us and they do stuff. So as a digital marketer, you should be aware of the power of these social media platforms. So when other people are doing rubbish on social media, you know what social media can do. So you will not follow them and be doing the rubbish they are doing, because you know what, you are a digital marketer and you know what happens with these platforms, right? So there's the ad reporting, there's the event manager, and a lot of other stuff too, right? So let's just open the ads manager and see what we can find inside. You can do a lot of stuff with the business manager, but our focus right now is on the ads manager. I just want to show you how the ads manager works, what you can do with it and stuff, so that you just get what to do. Sorry, it's taking a while. Okay, so I'm using okay, it's been a while I opened this, but that's fine. So normally once you open this, it's going to look something like this. Yeah, it's going to look something like this. So this is where you create what is known as Facebook ad campaigns, right? So these ad campaigns, when you create it, you use it to run ads on Facebook, use it to run ads on Instagram. You can direct traffic from here to your WhatsApp. So some persons here might own businesses, right? So if you want traffic, you want to get traffic from your normal organic traffic, you can actually use the ads to create traffic and do stuff with what you want to do. So to create an ad is really, there are some other technicalities to it, but the basics is just very simple. Anyone can create an ad. If you go through the Facebook blueprint course, you will also see this, how to create an ad, and they go into much more details there, right? So you just click on create. Are we together? Let me know if I should proceed.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Right, great. So first of all, Facebook ads is divided into 3 segments. There's the campaign. Can you see this campaign where my mouse is? There's the campaign.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you can.
There's the ad sets, and then there's the ads. Those are the 3 levels of Facebook ads: campaign, ad sets, and ads. So campaign is like the pata of them all. Campaign is like the godfather of everything. Then inside the campaign, you have the ad set. You have an ad set inside the campaign. Then inside an ad set, you have an ad. It's like a phone. You have a phone, right? You have the casing of the phone, right? The casing is the campaign. Then if you remove the casing of the phone, you have the main phone itself. Then when you open the phone, let's say you give it to an engineer and he opens the phone, inside, that's where you have the ads, right? I just want you to have that at the front of your, like, the back of your mind as we proceed. So you just click on create. Once you click on create, it will open the place. It first open campaign, right? So this is create new campaign. So you are creating a new campaign, so you have to choose between one of these campaign objectives. You would always choose between a campaign objective. What's a campaign objective? It's just simply, what do you want to do with this ad? What do you want to do? Remember, as a digital marketer, you are driving awareness for, you are trying to either drive awareness for a business. You have an objective in your head for that business. Do you want to drive awareness? Do you want to drive eyeballs to the business? Do you want people to engage with your brand? Do you want people to, like, let's say you put a post on Instagram, do you want people to comment on the post, to like the post, to come and do something on the post? That is engagement. Or do you want to generate leads for your business? When you talk about leads, people in real estate will understand these leads very well. Leads are people that you want to sell to. They're interested in your product, but they use mostly leads for what's called high ticket offers. So there are some things that you cannot sell to people like on the spot. For instance, if I want to sell a house now, I cannot just put an ad on the house. If you see an advertisement of a house on your phone, you cannot just pay for the house directly on the spot. You have to first understand who you are trying to buy from. You might even want to go and visit the house to see how the house is, or you want to buy a car. So those things are called high ticket offers. So for high ticket offers, you don't just sell to them on the spot. You might need to generate what is called leads. Get their details, get their information, get their name, their email address, even their phone number, so you can call them later and tell them, okay, that house is so, this is how it is, so you can come and visit the house if you want to buy. So do you want to generate leads? Do you want to run promotion for your apps? Let's say you produce the new app and you want people to download the app. You can select that as your objective. So everything you do on Facebook, every promotion you want to create, you should have an objective in your head of what you want to do, right? So once you select what you want to do for this we're going to select an awareness ad. Yeah, we're going to select an awareness ad. If you go to the Facebook blueprint course, they broke down all these things like properly, but I just give you like a summary of what they are. So you click on awareness. Let's say that's what we want to do for now. Just click on awareness, click on continue. Sorry, I'm using VPN, that's why it's a bit slow. Currently I've left Russia, I'm currently in the US with my VPN. The power of technology. Wow. So this is what it looks like. Hope this is not looking, is this looking confusing? Is it looking confusing to anybody? Hello, are we together? Is this looking confusing to anybody? Let's know what we're doing.
Yes, sir.
Kind of.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So where were you lost exactly? Let me know where to start from now. Just tell me where you were lost so I can start from there.
I think I got the explanation concerning the campaign art and ad set and the ad, but after that
Okay.
I could not relate to anything again.
Okay. Who else? Balogun, where are you? Balogun, where are you? Please tell us where you are if you are still with us. The person that just spoke now is who just spoke now? Is it Elkana that just spoke or Tolu?
Is Oluwanifshi.
Okay, Oluwanifishe. Okay, great. Tolu, please can you tell us where you are? Where you are exactly? Oluwatomisin and Matthias. Please, where are you guys?
I got the explanation about the campaign and the ad set and the ads. It's just that after that, the screen kind of went blank, and I'm still trying to figure it out from this.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who else? Oluwatomisin. Where are you exactly?
Good evening. I didn't join from the beginning, so I'm just trying to catch up.
Alright, great. So, okay. So I just give a before you came in, I just give a background of what digital marketing is about, marketing and how I got to this space and stuff, and then I try to explain digital market. The summary is that digital marketing is simply marketing that is done online, right? And then I try to explain what a sales funnel is. As a digital marketer, one of the things you need to understand is the sales funnel process. So I just talked about the sales funnel process, how people go from knowing about you to actually buying from you. It's a process, right? And then currently what we are trying to do right now is we talked about some career paths in digital marketing, and I said the easiest path to go into digital marketing to start from is the social media marketing. Is the easiest part to start from. And now when you talk about social media marketing, it's just using Facebook, it's just using the social media platforms to market a business. That's what social media marketing is all about, right? And the biggest, of course, the biggest social media platform it's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and maybe Twitter. Those are the biggest social media platforms right now, right? So I was trying to show you guys, what I'm trying to show you guys now is simply how to, I told you guys how to actually start, how to get clients. You just go to business and I tell them, okay, what are you doing online? Do you have a presence online? They'll tell you no, we don't have it. If they tell you they have a presence online, you can be like, can I take a look at what you are doing? So you look at what they are doing and then you tell them, this thing you are doing, I can actually help you do it better. This stuff you are doing online, let's say they are not posting consistently, they don't post consistently, what they are posting is not really making sense, like it's just very scattered. You just tell them, okay, I'll help you post consistently, I'll help you arrange your post, make sure that they look good and they are appealing to your audience, right? So that is one of the ways to get clients as a social media manager. But when you get clients, apart from the normal opening a Facebook page for them, creating their Instagram accounts and arranging it properly, one of the things you might want to know how to do is how to run ads, how to run Facebook ads for your clients, right? And Facebook ads is, I told you that there's a course called the Facebook Blueprints course that shows you how to run ads properly. Like they break everything down. You don't need to pay anybody to learn the course. The course is free. You learn. It was produced by Facebook itself. It shows you how to run ads, right? So apart from running the ads, if you want a certificate for the ads for the course, you can pay for the certificate. You write an exam, you pay for the certificate. But if you don't want certificate, you just want the knowledge, it's free. You learn how to run ads. So what I was trying to do now is just to show you how the ad platform looks like and how to just set up a simple ad for your business, whether for yourself or for a client, right? I just want to show you, so when you are going through the course, there are some things that will not look strange to you because the course does not have videos, it's just text, right? So but now I'm just trying to show you how the platform looks like, so that when you are going through the course, it won't look very strange to you. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, so I was trying to tell you guys before I started the sharing my screen was that there's another world entirely outside the Facebook. You see, outside the Facebook, what's it called? Outside the likes, the news feed, the stories. There's a whole separate world, a different world that the marketers use. So I was trying to show you that world. The world is called the Facebook Ads Manager or Business Manager account, and I've shared how to access the the business manager or ad account. I've shared it on the chat. You can find it on the chat there, or someone can type it for her if she was not around during that period, right? So you go to business.facebook.com and you see your dashboard. Once your dashboard opens, just click on Ads Manager and to take you to the Ads Manager. Right. So now in the Ads Manager, this is what the Ads Manager looks like. This is what it looks like. Right. This is what it looks like. And I was trying to show you how to set up a simple ad. Right. So before you set up an ad for a business, you should know what you want to do for that business. What does the business want to achieve? Okay, for some persons, they want to just sell. They just want to sell. They want to have sales. For some persons, it's not sales they're looking for. They want people to know about their business. Let's say I just launched in Kwara State. Where are you guys in Kwara State exactly? Sorry. Which local government are you guys in?
It's still local government.
It's Sierra local government.
It's still local government.
Alright, great. So in
Everybody asks now.
I'm in that local government now, and I just started a business there. I want people to know about my business, right? So I might want to run something that is called maybe an awareness campaign, so that people that are browsing on their phone or Facebook will be seeing my business and see what. Please, someone's mic is I think you forgot that your mic is on. Great. So you just want to know that you just want people to know that your business just started, your business is around, and know the things that you sell, right? That's called an awareness campaign. You might want to do that. For some other persons, it's not awareness they want. They just built an app. They want people to download their app. They run what's called app promotion campaigns. So people, depends on the reason you want to run your ad for. There are different reasons on Facebook why people want to run their ads. There are like 6 of them, right? So you have to select the one. These are they are called campaign objectives, right? So you select the reason why you want to run the ad. Is it clear up to this point now?
Yes,
Sir.
Great. So now I was saying for a campaign objective, now we just want to choose the simple campaign objective, which is the awareness campaign. We want people to know that our business is available in their area, in people's area. So we just select the awareness here. Just click on it and click on continue. So once you click on this, it will open where you will now do the proper setup for your ad. So this is what it looks like, right? So like I told you that there are 3 stages. There's the campaign level. Can you see it here? Where there's new awareness campaign.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, then there's the ad set level. Great. There's the ad set level, and then there's the ad level. Those are just the 3 levels of the campaign, right? So it's still shown here too. It's still shown here too. Awareness, ad sets, and ad. Those are the 3 levels, right? So in this campaign level, you set things like your budget. You can set your budget here. It's mostly budget you set here if you choose to set it. You set your budget. So how much do you want to spend for this campaign? How much do you want to spend? So for the minimum you can spend on Facebook is $1 per day. So you want to spend $1 per day to reach people. The minimum you can spend on Facebook is $1, but you can spend, there's really no maximum. You can spend 10,000 naira per day. When Donald Trump was running for president, he was spending $1 million per day on Facebook ads when he was running for president. So there's really no maximum. It just depends on what you want. So, but you should know that somebody that is spending 1,000 naira for an ad per day and somebody that is spending 10,000 naira per day, you should know that they will not get the same results. Hope you are aware. They cannot get the same results. Someone that is spending 1,000 and that person that is spending 10,000, they just cannot get the same results, right? So this is where you mostly set your campaign budget, right? So I just switch this on. I can just switch this on and then select my campaign budget. So this is it. You can either set a daily budget or a lifetime budget. Daily budget is how much you want to spend in a particular day. Lifetime budget is, let's say I want the ad to run for 5 days. Yes, I can tell Facebook, okay, I have 10,000 naira. I want you to spend this 10,000 naira in the 5 days. So if you want to do something like that, you set lifetime budget, right? They have advantages and disadvantages. Obviously, I can't go deeply into all of this, but they just know there's lifetime and daily budget. Daily budget is for how much you want to spend in a day, or you can tell Facebook, my campaign is going to run for 5 days. Please spend this 10,000 naira in 5 days, right? So for now, we'll just select daily budget. Then we'll come to you can put how much you want. Let's say you want to spend 1.5 per day. Put 1.5 here, and once we are done, sorry, let me just move this. Once you are done, you click on next. Also, that things, there are some, you don't really need all of this for now. They are very deep things, but you don't really need them to run a simple campaign. Yeah, use buying type and stuff. You don't really need them right now. So just click on next. It will take you. Once you click on next, it will take you to the ad set level. That is the child of the campaign, right? So in the ad set level, you can select the. Remember, I told you that once you have a Facebook account, you automatically have a ads manager. How many of you remember? I said once you have a Facebook account, you automatically have an ads manager.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So in some person, there's some persons that they have different Facebook page, business pages. A business page is different from your normal Facebook account. So a business page is how do I explain it now? So my name is Peter now. I might have, Facebook knows that Peter might have 3 different companies, right? And I will not want the 3 different companies to have the same content. So let's say my first business is let's say I sell clothes, right? My first business is clothes. My second business, I sell insurance. And then there's insurance. First one is clothes. Second one, I sell shoes. And then the third one, I sell gadgets. Facebook knows that Peter can have 3 businesses. So Facebook allows the provision for you to have different business pages for your. It's under the same account, but you can have like different pages for the account. So when you are running your ad in the ad set level, this is where you come and select the business page. Can you see it here? Facebook page. So choose the Facebook page you want to promote. Right? If the page isn't listed, contact the page admin. So ideally, if it's your page, you should have the page should be able to display here. Right? So these are some of the pages I have access to. Right? So I can choose any of the pages I want to run the ad with. So let's say I want to run ads with Ara Royal or something, Ara Skincare. Right? I just click on it. It will change to the page I want to use to run the ad. Right? So that's what you do that's one of the things you do in the ad set level. Apart from selecting your page, you can also select your budget here too. If you did not select your budget at the campaign level, it will tell you to select your budget here too. But you can also select when you want your ad to run. So let's say today is 30th of September. I want my ad to start on the 1st of October. Let's say I'm running Independence promo. So I can actually select my dates here and tell Facebook, okay, I want my ads to start on the 1st of October. That's tomorrow. I can even set an ad for November. I can tell my Facebook, I want the ad to start November 1st. So I select my date. I can select the time I want it to start. I can tell Facebook, okay, let it start on the 1st of November by 6 a.m. Select 6 a.m. Select it for my ad. Then I can tell Facebook when I want the ad to end. So I tell Facebook, okay, we'll start my ad on. Why did this thing change? Facebook start my ad on the 1st of November and then end it on the 30th of November. I can tell Facebook that. That's how crazy Facebook is. So I'll set my end date to 31st of November if I want to. Or 30th of November. I should stop by 12 p.m. So that's one of the things you do in the ad set level. You tell Facebook when you want your ad to start and when you want it to end. Then in the ad set level is also where you do what is known as audience targeting. right? So remember when we started this, and I was telling you that someone that wants to sell a phone, that wants to sell like that has a new phone business, who is he going to sell to? Will he sell to young people, middle-aged people, or old people? We all agree that he's going to sell to which people?
Young people.
Yeah, he's going to sell to He's going to sell to young people, right? So this is where you come and do stuff like that. You select who is going to sell to. So you can select the location. So you can tell Facebook, okay, oh, I want to sell to people in Kwara State. But let's say, what's the name of who can spell that local government for me, please? Let me type it here to pop up.
ISIM.
ISIM. So I can tell Facebook I want to sell to people in Isin, in not Nigeria now. So let me claim Isin in Kwara State. This is it, right? Is it Isanlu, Isin, Kwara State? Is this it? Oh, I wish to get the. Yeah, is this the location? Is this the Isin in Kwara State?
Yes, it's in Kwara State.
Alright. So I can tell Facebook I want to sell to people just in Isin. Right? I'll select Isin. Select Isin. I might not just want to sell to only Isin, I want to sell to another location. Let's say I want to sell to people in Ibadan also. So I can tell Facebook, okay, I want to also sell to people in Ibadan or Ibadan. So you can select as many locations as you want, yeah. Then you can select how many mile radius you want them to be. So there's 25-mile radius. You can just select like the radius. Can you see this round circle? This round circle here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's the mile radius. So you can tell Facebook I just want to reduce to like just 10 mile radius. So you just sell to people in Ibadan and people 10-mile radius around Ibadan. Then you select the age range. So we have agreed that I want to sell to people that are young people. So you can say, okay, let's sell to people that are 20. They might not have money to buy our phone. But people that are like 30, they are working class. They are definitely working class, and they have worked for some period of years, so they will have some amount of money. I can sell to people that are from 30 to maybe 30 to 45. Right? I can sell to people that are 30 to 45. Is 45. Yeah, 30 to 45. Because I feel that they're the ones that will have money to buy from me. And I can select my gender. I want to sell to just male or just male and female. So I can try to select either male or male and female, or men or women. So let's say I feel men have the money to buy, not women. So, or maybe women have the money. Men they'll be very stingy, they have family needs, but women might be able to pay for the phone. So I select women, right? Then I can select the language I want to target. I want to target people that speak English. Previously, you could target people that speak Yoruba, but I think Facebook are racist. I don't know for them. But normally, you should be able to target people that, before you could target people that speak Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, but it's no longer available again. So I'll just target people that speak English. People that speak English, all kinds of English. Right? So then I can tell Facebook, okay, this is automatic placement, and this is manual placement. What this means is just, where do you want Facebook to show your ad? Do you want Facebook to show it just on Facebook, or do you want it to show it both on Facebook and Instagram? Placement is just, where do you want Facebook to show your ads to? So if you check the options, you can see Facebook, Instagram, audience network, Messenger, Facebook Messenger, right? You can select the Facebook, okay, I want you to show my ad only on on Facebook. I don't want you to show it on Instagram, so I'll just click this. I'll just uncheck this. Right? You can also tell Facebook where you want Facebook to show it on, where you want them to show your ad on Facebook. So you can tell Facebook, okay, oh, I don't want you to show my ad on stories, on Facebook stories, or I want it on Facebook stories, whichever one you want. You can either click or click it. You can just go through these options. They are all here. Select where you want Facebook to show your ad. Right? Remember, this is just a general overview of how the platform works. I'm not giving you like there's no time. This is like a 1 week class on its own. This stuff is a 1 week class on its own. I'll just calm down and break everything down. But I'm just giving you like a general overview so that if you want to play with stuff on your own, it won't look strange to you. This is not hard. This is very simple. Yeah. So it's not a very difficult stuff. Right. So I can also decide to select the devices. I can tell Facebook, okay, oh, people that use Tecno, they don't have money. People that use Tecno, they don't have money. Don't show my phone to people that use Tecno. So I can come here and edit it too. Right? I can tell, okay, Facebook, oh, show my ad to people that use Android devices only, or people that use iPhones. Depends on any one you want. So if I pick Android, let's say I pick Android, I can select the kind of Android I want. I can tell Facebook, okay, Facebook, please don't show my ad to people that's. Then you can just select the kind of phone you want, basically. So I can tell Facebook I want Tecno. So this Tecno Camon 12. You can see different devices. You can select the kind of device you want to show your ad to. But if you don't want to go through this stress, you can just select all devices and to show your ad to everybody that has a phone in that area, right? So you can select if you don't want Facebook to show your ad to people on laptops, you can select that here also. It's just a very straightforward process. Then once you're done selecting what you want here, you just need to click on next. It will take you to the ad section, right? Then in the ad section, this is where you put your ad creative. By ad creative, I mean your pictures, your text, let's say you want people to buy. You want people that when they click on this, they should go to your WhatsApp, or you want them to go to your website, or you want them to go to another different page entirely. This is where you set everything in the ad section, right? So in the ad section, ad creative, you can add pictures, you can create videos if you want, you can put your text here. This is primary text. You can put your text here, right? You can select the language you want your ad to be in, right? So sometimes Facebook allows the option for you to translate your, let's say you are running ads to people in Germany and you don't speak German. Facebook automatically translates your ad to German for you, right? So you do that with languages. Then all this tracking, you don't really, this is like, it's very, as you go deeper into digital marketing, understand this tracking better, right? But you don't often, it's at some level you use it, but most times just free. It's mostly when you're building like really broad funnels. You're not just running ads to Facebook, you're running ads to different funnels. That's when you need tracking. So you can tell with this tracking now, if someone clicks on your ad, just clicks on it, Facebook knows. If someone clicks on a particular page of your website, Facebook knows. They use what's known as the Facebook pixel to set it all up, right? It's a different thing, it's like a different class on its own. Yeah. So once you are done with all this, just put your picture, your text. You just click on publish here. Once you click on publish, Facebook is going to review your ad. It takes from few minutes to few days, right? Sometimes they can approve it in 30 minutes, sometimes in 2 days. Just depends on you. And then your ad is live and people will start seeing your ad, right? Yeah, that's just the basics of everything. So you can always go back and check what you have done. Click on new awareness, your campaign, click on ad sets, and always check what you have done, right? So that's for those, if you are using, it's always easier and better to use a laptop to do this, yes. But if you don't have a laptop, you can do this with your phone. You can use the It's called the Facebook Ads Manager app, right? It's called the Facebook Ads Manager app. I wish I can show you guys. Let me see if I have it. I should have it on my phone. I since I have a laptop, I don't like using my phone to do it, but if you don't have a laptop, you can easily do it with your phone, right? Where is this app? Facebook. Alright, I think I have it here. Please guys, do you have any questions so far? Like is there anything that you need to understand about this stuff? I'm trying to look for this page. I used to have this stuff, but I think I've deleted it. Does anybody have any questions so far, like with this stuff? Like, is there anything that you need clarity on, so I can just put it in a very easy way for you?
Yeah, I have a question. Yeah, the
Yeah,
slide where you were showing where Facebook can post and show our ads. What happens in the case whereby our Facebook account is not linked with Instagram and the likes of them?
Oh yes. If it's not linked, when you try to run, okay, let me show you something. It's in the ad set level, yeah. Okay, no, I think it's in the ad level. So if your account is not linked to Instagram, right, and you try to select Instagram, it will tell you to link your Instagram account. It will prompt you to link your Instagram account. So you want to run an ad on Instagram, your Instagram account has to be linked to your Facebook account. You can easily do that on Instagram, right, where you link your Instagram accounts to it. You can see add Instagram placement. Ads in the ad sets new awareness ad to be shown to your audience on Instagram. Edit your ads to manage Instagram accounts used to represent your business on Instagram. So if I click on continue, it's going to tell me to probably add my Instagram account or something. So you link your Facebook to your Instagram account. So you can see select page, right? Can you see it here?
I can't see it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I stopped sharing my screen, I think. Did I? Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. Can you see it now?
Not yet. Yeah. I can see it now.
Alright, great. So this is where you can see Instagram account here. So if I have an Instagram account like connected to this page, it's going to like show the Instagram account here, or you can come here and connect your account, right? So if you click here, to take you to the process of connecting your Instagram account to your Facebook business page. You get? Yeah. So there's always a prompt to connect it. So if I clicked on connect your page, so it show me, it will take me to Instagram, tell me to put my password and everything, and then just like quickly connect it. But it's better to connect it directly from your Instagram app instead of coming through Facebook here, because sometimes they always have issues. Just go straight to your Instagram app and connect that once. You get? You can just Google how to connect my Instagram to my Facebook account, and it will show you. A very straightforward process.
Yeah.
You get?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Does any other person have any other question about what I just shared now? Or any question in general, like about digital marketing? Maybe you're confused about something. I just give you like a brief class on how it looks like. So if you're confused about anything, you can just ask me. and I'll break it down here now before our time is up.
I have a question. I have another question.
Sure.
Is there any digital marketing and affiliate marketing? Are they the same or they are different?
Mm-hmm. No, like affiliate marketing is a type of digital marketing. Yes. So in affiliate marketing, what you just do is you sell other people's products
Okay.
and you get paid for it. Right. So I have this AirPod shit now, and I want to sell. It's mine, right? But I can't sell it alone. I want people to help me sell it. So I just come and tell you, okay, this AirPod is 50,000 naira, right? It's 50,000 naira. Help me sell it. If you sell it for me, for each sale you make, like I have like 10 of it or 20 of it or 100 of it, for each one you sell, since it's 50,000 naira, I'll give you like 50% of it. That's 25,000 naira. So you sell this for me for 50,000. Once you sell it, I'll pay you 25,000 out of it and take 25,000. So that's what affiliate marketing basically is. You get. So to do affiliate marketing is a type of digital marketing. You still need to know the foundations of digital marketing and how to go about selling in general. You get. Any other question? Any other question? Are we all together? Or
Yes, sir, together.
Yes, sir, together.
Yes, sir, together.
all right. Any other questions so that we know how to, like, is there anything, any general question, any question in general you just need to know? Okay, also I also need to mention this. If you really want to, like, if you want to learn digital marketing on your own, right? I learned digital, the foundations. I learned it on my own. Then when I got a proper job, I got a job. My pay then was like it was like 30,000 naira. Yeah. So most times when you're starting digital marketing, the average pay for a digital marketer is from 30,000 naira, like for basic salary for just social media management. Yeah. So you can manage like up to like 3 or 4 people's page at the same time, maybe Instagram, Facebook, and get paid for it. Yeah. So the average pay for Nigeria is 30,000 naira, not for other countries. For Nigeria, is between 30 and 50,000 naira for the average pay. If it's like you are doing your own stuff, but if you are working for a company should pay you between 50,000 naira. Some companies pay 50,000, some pay as high as 100,000, depending on the kind of company you are working with. Yeah. So working on the job helps you understand it better. One, but you can also take this course by Google. It's a digital marketing course by Google. You can also take the course. It's called Learn with Digital. Learn with Digital by Google. You can take the course together with the Facebook Blueprint course. Once you take those 2 courses, there's also a course by HubSpot. If you can take those 3 courses, I think you've pretty much covered the basics of digital marketing. So what you need is maybe you need specialized knowledge, or you need someone to, or you need to like to really work on a particular job. That's why you might need someone that extra knowledge. But with those ones, I think you're already covered with it. Right. So guys, if there's no question, I think we are done. Miss Joy, are you still
I'm
around?
around.
All right.
Very
I really
much.
thank you so much for organizing this and putting this to your team. And your team did an amazing job. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sister. We are really grateful for having to spare your time with us tonight. Okay. So exactly. Are we still here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we are.
I'm sure we've learned. Okay, I'm sure we've learned something tonight. To an extent, we are digitally equipped, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we are.
Okay, thank you very much for participating and as well as patient with us, spending 2 hours on this particular skill. Um, we're supposed to have 27 participants for we had just think 8 from my record there, just 8 persons attended today in marketing skill class. So notwithstanding, tomorrow we will continue with cryptocurrency. So please do well to check your mail. If you registered for cryptocurrency as well, the link to the class will be sent forwarded to your mail for you to join. Then on Monday, October 3rd, public holiday, we'll be having our grand finale live at Ijara Estin. Now all Ijara Estin, in local government, we're all in Estin. So yeah, we'll be having graphic design taught live physically. And for those that are outside in Spain, is also look forward to how we can organize an online class for them. But for those in Spain, you are supposed to attend the digital market the grand finale, whether you registered for graphic design or not, because we have other features for a particular event one day. So please don't hesitate to join us on Monday live at Rising. Thank you so much once again. I'm very sure one major reason our participants couldn't join us is because they were waiting for Alawi and so many persons are out of data. So notwithstanding, I really
I
appreciate
understand.
you all. Yeah, federal government has not seen us, so it's the last day of September. We are still hoping on the government. So, what day we are praying that we receive our alert tonight or not tomorrow morning. So, all right. So, thank you,
This
Peter,
way.
once again. We look forward to having you with us next time at the Special Grace of God. And for those that would want to proceed with learning more on digital marketing, you can actually reach out to me, Joy, or if you check our Asin LGA interactive group. I'm always one posting messages there, so you can guys to me privately to see how we can help you begin this journey or continue this journey in digital marketing. So we have so much of our time. We've stayed so long. I would like to call it a night. Thank you so much, Peter, once again. Thank you everyone for participating. Good night and see you tomorrow. Good night, everyone.
Thank you so much, guys. Good night, guys.
Good night.